So we've been committed on this show to covering how uncertainty around funding for DEI programs is impacting art. The vagueness of it all has performing arts organizations that depend on federal money asking if there's a play or a musical about a person of color or a gay person or disabled person or a woman, is at a risk of getting cut. Baltimore Center Stage says their strategy is just to keep on keeping on, even if that puts their federal funding at risk. For the latest edition of Art is Life, I spoke with the theater's leaders about why keeping their commitment to diversity is worth it.
I'm Adam Frank in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm the managing director of Baltimore Center Stage.
I'm Stevie Walker-Webb. I'm the artistic director of Baltimore Center Stage. It's always been a place that has celebrated diverse stories, that celebrated uniqueness and authenticity and difference. It's always been a place that has been a forum for conversation. We had the world premiere of a play called Mexodus that looked at the Underground Railroad as it traveled south. The story situates around a Mexican citizen helping an enslaved black man get to freedom.
In Laurel, Mississippi, there lived a God-fearing family named Johnson.
We opened up this season with a play called Oh Happy Day that looks at Christianity and faith through the lens of a black family, but with a queer character at the center. We're covering a large cross-section of who we are, not just as theater makers, but as humans.
When the National Endowment for the Arts, after the inauguration, released its new guidelines, it became clear that to apply for federal funding for the arts, we would have to change who we are at a fundamental level.
That's not even an option. It wasn't an option for Adam. It's not an option for me. It's not an option for our board or for the patrons who support this theater.
And so the first thought was, we can't do this. We would never do this. So the NEA grant for Baltimore Center Stage usually is in the range of about $30,000 a year, and that's not easy to replace. So since we've said publicly that we would say no to federal funds, there's been a tremendous outpouring of support both in ticket sales and in donations and in moral support.
Yo, give them the truth.
We're a place that radically unites people, that radically creates spaces of joy and places of dissension because we think it's fun, because we think it's more entertaining. Homogeny is boring, and because we think that we're better together. We're better when we challenge ourselves in the ways that our programming does.
And for more information on Baltimore Center Stage, check out centerstage.org.